Now, the idea that your column lays out is that it is great, it is empowering to have women make the first move on a dating app, but that might actually be market limiting. How so?
Hi, Deirdre. Thanks for having me. Yeah, so the future, of course, is female, and Bumble tells such a woke, empowering story. But the bottom line is the vast majority of dating app users are men. And that fact alone makes a platform like Bumble, which is very female-focused, inherently market limiting.
Right. And in a year, actually the past year and another year starting where we're seeing some of these really anticipated IPO names go just gangbusters when they reach the public markets. You look at a Bumble and what seems like really strong revenue growth of around 70% in 2019. Now, we have seen DoorDash and Airbnb and others surge on much slower rates of growth than that. But your column also argues that actually isn't as good when you look at some of its peers.
Right, exactly. So actually, I'll admit, when I saw that 70% number, and that's revenue growth in 2019, that was eye-popping for me. But then when I compared it to Tinder, for example, which is more popular with men, that company grew 138%, so nearly double when you look at it at the age equivalent time period.
Okay, so Laura, great to have you. It's John Fort. This is going to be fun because I fundamentally disagree with your premise here. And here's the beginning of why. Android has more users than iOS, but Apple is the most valuable company in the world. Apple made choices that are inherently market limiting, but they serve value and they have a premium. And I think there's the potential, at least, for Bumble to do exactly that if they super serve women. Because, I mean, you say women don't want to be on the platform where the best women are. They want to be on the platform where the best men are. I disagree with that because if the best men are also on the platform with the worst men, I don't think women want to be there.
Okay, thanks, John. I totally respect your opinion, but look at it this way. First of all, I think best is subjective, right? Women want to be on the platform where the most men are. And I don't want to be the person who comes out and says men are just totally not going to want to use Bumble. Look, I think there's some percentage of men for which this could be a fantasy, right? Like upload a picture, put a suave note, send it out to the world, sit back, wait for women to contact you. Some people are going to like that. But I think the vast majority of men, it's going to be a tough sell to ask them to literally pay, hopefully, so the company can make money, to go on a platform to get judged by women and conceivably get approached by none of them.
I don't know. I mean, we're being very gender normative in our language here, which I don't think is great. So let me just put that out there. But I think, you say the most men, I've got some single friends who are women. I think they would love to be on a platform with just 100 men if they were all great and there were no jerks. Right? I mean, and they would pay a premium for that experience. Isn't that possible?
Okay, but what percentage of men out there are all jerks, right? Okay. You're assuming that the men who are going to go onto Bumble are all wonderful men. And that would be great if that were the case. But also, if you have millions of women on Bumble going after 100 men, that means that millions of women are inherently not going to find any man on Bumble.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.